Hi there, this is Natalie. I know I've been away from this channel for years now, but I've decided that I'm gonna just start making videos again. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I've been gone so long, but let's just go ahead and pick up where I left off. So I don't have anything on my face right now except for moisturizer and sunscreen. I do have a little bit of eye makeup on, but other than that, my skin doesn't have anything on it. I did that so that you could see how bad my melasma is. I live in Arizona, so it's really hard to avoid the sun. But I have some great sunscreens that I like to use that don't smell, because I'm really picky about smell, and that are very convenient to use. So I'll do another video about those soon. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and show you what my daily routine is, what concealer I use, what foundation I'm using currently to cover my melasma. So if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I have been struggling with this for about the last 7 or 8 years. I never got pregnancy masks like my mother did when she was pregnant, and I was so happy when I made it through both of my pregnancies without it. But then I hit 40 and I noticed just a little bit of darkening on my upper lip, and it just kind of grew from there. I went and had IPL laser done, I had Fraxel done a couple of times, and I really believe that if you have melasma, true melasma and not just hyperpigmentation, that you really shouldn't put a laser on it, because I really believe now that that's what made it so much worse. You can see that it covers probably about, I'm going to say, 60% of my face. The worst one, of course, being right here between my eyebrows and on my forehead. You can see all this comes across my chin. There's a line, and then all right here. And then it looks like this one's starting to come back. So I mean, it covers my whole face, you know, and I struggle with, do I match my makeup to my dark splotches? Do I match my makeup to the lighter skin? Finding concealers that don't oxidize and kind of get that ashy cast to them so that they don't look gray. It's hard, and I've got drawers full of foundations and concealers. But for me, right now, the products that I'm going to show you are the ones that are working. Now, just to give you an idea as far as MAC products go, I'm an NC 30 during the winter and 35 in the summer when I'm a little bit darker. So that helps you at all gauge where you are in comparison to me. There you go. Normally, like for drugstore stuff, I always pick like neutral beige or medium beige colors, because I'm pink, but I'm olive. So I just figure if it's neutral, it's going to work best for me. So these are the products that I use. Actually, first I'm going to show you the primer that I like to use. This is the 3rd bottle I've bought. I never really believed in primers, but of course I would try them. I've tried Smashbox, I've tried a number of them. This one though, I feel like it really makes a difference. It's the BareMinerals brand, and it's just their Prime Time, and the original one. There's no tint to it, there's nothing. It just looks like a little gel. And what I do is I rub it in between my fingers to get it a little bit warmed up, and the first thing I do is pat it up under my eyes so that it can fill in my lines there. And really, you don't need much. And I just pat it on rather than kind of rubbing it in, because I feel like it's supposed to fill in your pores and your lines. So I kind of don't feel like rubbing it in is really going to make a difference. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it or not. That's how I do it. Okay, now my next product that I like to use, and this has been fantastic for me. This concealer, I don't know if you can, it's the Smashbox High Definition Concealer, and I get mine in medium. So essentially I end up putting it almost all over my whole face. My nose is red, that's caused by hormones. Actually, most of this is caused by hormones. Hyperpigmentation and melasma is caused by usually having too much estrogen. Okay, so when I've got a lot or enough of it on, what I've been using lately is the Beauty Blender. And I will just pounce it all over my face just to kind of blend it all in and buff it in. Take the pointy end and get it up under my eyes. And as you can see, it really does give a nice finish. So this by itself really is almost sufficient for as a foundation. Okay, but what I have been using on top of this is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. And I have medium beige, which you can see is almost gone. I've used this a lot. But since I've come back from my vacation and I'm a little bit darker, I've been using the tan color. So if I put them side by side, you can see the difference. When you get these on QVC, they come with this fantastic brush, which is just this flat top kabuki that is super soft and dense, and it's a fantastic brush. And all I do is just pick up a little bit of it, and I just pounce it all over my face. And along with that concealer, it just really locks everything in. And I feel like it just gives me a flawless finish on my jaw and down my neck. You really want to try and keep the color of your face and your neck as close as possible. You don't want to have that line of demarcation. You always, always, always want to blend down. But anyway, being older, and I have dry skin, so using a powder foundation, most people would be like, absolutely not. You know, it's just going to make you look that much older. But I really like the finish of this, and to be perfectly honest, in the morning when I'm getting ready for work, I don't have time to be putting layers and layers of stuff on. It's just, I end up going to my powder because it's fantastic coverage and it's fast and I don't get my hands dirty. That's the bottom line. Like, it's easy. This is Max Fix Plus. I have NYX, I forget what it's called, but it's in a little black bottle. I have a couple of different ones. To be perfectly honest, I really don't notice a difference, but I have them, so I use them thinking that it's gonna, if I do look powdery, it'll take that powdery look away. So all I do is I make an X so that it's evenly distributed, and this smells so good. And then that's it. So I would throw on a little bit of blush and some lipstick, and I'd be ready to go. I don't have any blush or lipstick in here. I'm in my office, not in my bedroom where my vanity is. My 18-year-old daughter had her wisdom teeth taken out yesterday, all 4 impacted, and she's in my bed right now. So I decided to do this in here in front of the window where I had some natural light. So I will list all of the products that I use down below. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you've gotten some tips or information from it. Please, if you have any questions about melasma, sunscreen, being over 40, and still being a makeup slave, a makeup junkie like my sister and I like to watching. Any questions, just leave them below. Okay, thanks.